They tried to flag down that motorcycle rider and then he tried to drive away. They're chasing after him now. Aside from no helmet on the back, riding in slippers.
Buntis! Ang dinadala mo! Buntis lang naman po sumitap. Kahit na, lalo na buntis yung asawa mo. Mas lalo, di ba kailangan nakaproteksyon yan, naka-helmet? Paano yan pag na-disgrasya kayo?
Kasi sa patay yung sir, yung helmet.
Sana hindi mo pinayagan magmotor na.
That guy suddenly pulled his accelerator when they tried to flag him down. There's a passenger on the back helmet and he doesn't have a license plate attached. He got pretty far, but not far enough. He's been apprehended. Aside from substandard helmet on the back, he's wearing slippers.
Yan lang po sa Mercury po, sasakay po ako
Yan lang. Nag-iingat ka man. Opo. Pag ikaw may sasakyan na kasabay, nabundol ka. Ikaw salba ka dahil naka-helmet. Maganda helmet mo eh. Paano naman po si Mrs.? Baka kawawa naman.
Wala lang din po kasi sir, pagurang ko lang din naman.
Helmet na yan, pang bisikleta lang po yan, saka skateboard.
Opo sir.
At meron pa po isa, sinelas.
Ayun nga po. Hindi kasi dito ko lang po kasi hahatid sa sana.
Ulitin ko, malapit man, malayo, dala ang lisensya, helmet na authorized, magsapatos.
So he has the plate, it's inside the bike. Why is it inside the bike instead of being attached to the back? Maybe, well, you saw what happened when they tried to flag him down. He suddenly accelerated hard. If that was just one enforcer by himself, they would never catch him. They wouldn't know how to identify him. He's just unlucky because MMDA operate as a big team and they work hard to apprehend those who run away. Those are really the ones you have to worry about, because if they're going to run away from enforcers, what are they going to do to a regular person? Let's say they hit a pedestrian by accident, or they crash into another bike or damage a car. Are they going to stop and take responsibility? I'm not sure. Good morning everyone, MMDA back on the road. I was just walking to the back of the truck and I noticed it's got a huge chunk out the side of its tire. They just flagged down this rider, slippers and unauthorized crash helmet. That helmet could actually cost you 3,000 pesos, plus the slippers 500, very expensive. Slowly but surely the road is reappearing. They ticketed a lot of trucks for illegal parking. Problem is all the garbage got left behind when the trucks moved away from the road. Oh my goodness, there you go, we just added some more garbage to the pile. They just loaded this lady's motorcycle on the back of the tow truck. No helmet, no license. The sad thing is that the lady also had two small children on the motorcycle without crash helmets. It's not just motor vehicles that are being cleared from the road. See the SCOG team taking down this tent, and I think two of those tricycles are about to go on the back of that flatbed. It looks like they did impound at least one of those trucks. It's a big old truck. Here's a cute little doggy. Let's see if he's friendly. There's a member of the Jan Langako gang. There's a small child on the front of the motorcycle, no crash helmet. Plus mum was wearing slippers, and so far I don't think she's been able to show a driver's license. And they just flagged down that rider, also no helmet, driving in slippers. Jan Langako, I'm a member of Dilag. And there you go, it's a 2-for-1. He can't show a license either. The crazy thing with this rider, he came out the side street, saw the enforcers, kept going anyway. Then he got apprehended for no helmet, no shoes. This is one of the specific streets that was included in a complaint for illegal parking. They're asking this guy for his license, but he's just ignoring them, trying to start the trike. Okay, there you go. The sidewalk became an extended seating area for the salon, but they're being asked to remove it now. This enforcer just wrote out a ticket to this vehicle for illegal parking, unattended, no driver. So most likely this will go up on the tow truck. According to the enforcer, the owner came out for this one, but he said it's broken, cannot be moved. So that's why it has to be towed away, even if there's a driver, to clear the road. Those tires don't look great either. I know it's a non-moving violation, but just a side comment that it's probably about time to replace those. I can see the wear tread indicator is already level at the top. They just flagged down this rider now, unfortunately driving in slippers. Very minor violation though. As long as he has a license, it's only a 500 peso ticket. But still, if you wore shoes, you wouldn't have to pay anything. Another nice motorcycle. It's about to go on the back of the tow truck for illegal parking, according to the towing crew. I'm not sure who the apprehending enforcer was. I'm not sure if this was a road widening or if it's meant to be a sidewalk, but if it was a widening, it got completely wasted because most people extended their houses over it. Some people put stools here, some people put vehicles. That's a reality with many widening projects, if that's the case here. And there goes one more of the towed vehicles. I just spoke to one of the enforcers about the incident with the barangay captain. He said the barangay captain said he will file charges against them. So I'm not sure what the charge would be for. Right now the team are looking at this vehicle parked on the road and are flagging down this motorcycle. The lady on the back, no crash helmet, also driving in slippers. So with both violations on the ticket, that would be 2,000 pesos. I forgot to mention, if they add a violation for the plate, that could also be more expensive. The towing crew are already walking around this one, making a video. Apparently there's no driver. So if they don't arrive in time, it will really get towed away to clear the road. Do you see all these people walking in the road? The reason for that is the sidewalks got converted to parking. So again, the enforcers write out tickets, and if there's no driver, they get towed away. And it's the same thing with these vehicles. They've already been ticketed and they might end up going on the tow truck. Here's another vehicle that's been towed away for illegal parking. There's a lot of nice cars being towed every day. Money for the car, no money for parking. And that little van from earlier, it's already bouncing its way on the back of the tow truck. They just flagged down that rider wearing a bicycle helmet. That's a 3,000 peso penalty. It's very, very expensive. I mean, at least his passenger has a proper helmet. Aside from being an unauthorized helmet, it wasn't clipped. So what would happen if he had an accident? It would just fall straight off his head. And this here seems like a recipe for disaster. The fence is only around 2 foot high. Oh, look at the huge drop down below. Right? But wow, and man, if a motorcycle rider hits this, or even just a pedestrian that loses their balance, that's a big drop. This doesn't even come up to my knee. That's how low this is. My knee is higher than the fence. This rider was also flagged down, driving in slippers, unauthorized helmet. Apparently they were mentioning a certain law enforcement agency. Anyway, she handed over her license now and they're writing out the ticket. You might remember these two trucks, junk shop trucks from a previous video. They were both ticketed before, and they're being ticketed again for illegal parking, along with a bunch of other vehicles like tricycles, motorcycles, stuff like that. I saw an older gentleman that was being chased by one of the big bikes. He wasn't wearing a crash helmet. Let's see how far he managed to get. Oh, there you go. He's still riding without a helmet. What happened? Did he make a U-turn? He's saying he didn't run away, but I saw the big bike behind him going woo 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 woo. Maybe he thought it's for someone else, or maybe he was wearing his earphones too loud. I'm not sure. Now you probably won't be able to see because I have to blur his face, but he's got like a headset, Bluetooth headset around his head. And the junk shop said the same thing as last time. They only have one driver. So he took a ticket and now he's driving this one away, and then the other truck is being impounded.